Welcome back. We are talking about Nutrition Month because that's what it is. March is Nutrition Month. And joining us right now is Monique Knight. She's Marketing Community Relations Director, United Healthcare, right here to my right. Further right is Callie Brust. She's a registered dietitian with the San Diego Food Bank. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So Nutrition Month, we need a whole month to get our point across. What is it?
We do. We know that obesity rates are on the rise in this country. In fact, 25% of all California adults are considered obese, and that number is even higher amongst our kids, around 30%. So National Nutrition Month is really a time for us to think about our nutrition choices and start making some decisions, maybe make some small changes that can have a big impact on our overall health.
And it really starts at the grocery store when you go in to shop, and something that used to be called the pyramid has changed. Tell us what that's all about.
Yes, so it used to be the food guide pyramid. A few years ago, the government made MyPlate, and so all those food groups are now on our plate. It makes it a little bit easier to understand. So we get half of our plate, fruits and vegetables. We get our whole grains, our lean protein, and our dairy. So all a well-balanced meal.
How do you convince kids to go there, though? It's not easy.
Well, I think the MyPlate concept is really easy to understand. Basically, half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, half should be lean protein, and the other...
Like salmon.
Exactly. The other half should be divided between lean protein like fish or chicken, and then a healthy grain like brown rice or quinoa. What's fun the kids is eating the rainbow.
And here we are. Here's the rainbow.
So what we try to tell kids is to make sure to get as many different colors on your plate as possible. So we have things like orange carrots, for instance, provide a great source of vitamin A, while broccoli, on the other hand, is rich in iron and folic acid. So we want to make sure that we're getting lots of different colors on our plate.
Well, it's something I learned when my kids were little. If you can find a vegetable or fruit they like, stick with it. Just let them eat that one quite a bit. You know, if it's something they really like, go with it.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, Callie, you've got a chart over here on the right, and that's something I learned a long time ago, too.
Yeah.
When you shop at the grocery store, what should you do?
You're looking to shop around the perimeter of the grocery store. So that's where we find our fruits, our vegetables. You'll find your meat, eggs, and dairy. So you're trying to stay out of those inner aisles where we find a lot of those baked goods and those shelf-stable things that have a lot of preservatives and maybe some things that aren't so great for us.
And you can save money that way, too, because a lot of those outside items aren't as expensive as a lot of the that's packaged in the middle, right?
Yes, it is. And you can always talk to your butcher. You can always talk to your grocer. They can show you where those great deals are, what's on manager special for the week, and things like that.
So what do you want to enforce this month?
Well, I think that another thing we should look at is consider when we talk about the colors of the food, generally speaking, the deeper the color, the more nutritional content. So let's use this example of lettuce. A lot of people choose iceberg for their salad. It's very pale, as you can see on the inside. That's because it's almost entirely water. Whereas if we compare that to romaine, you can see the color difference. Romaine lettuce has much more vitamin content. So things like broccoli, kale, blackberries. Again, the darker the berry, the more nutritional content, the more vitamins and minerals that are found within. We also don't want to forget about the peel. So a lot of people end up peeling their vegetables, like squash or cucumber. But if you think about a cucumber, once you peel off that beautiful green peel, you're left with the white content inside. You've essentially removed all of the vitamins.
And that red pepper is pretty deep red, isn't it?
That is very deep red. Absolutely.
Ladies, thank you very much for coming in. I hope everybody remembers that March is National Nutrition Month. You get into a good habit and you keep it, right?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you very much. We're back with more Good Morning
Thank
San
you.
Diego right after this.